15 years. Yes, it's been 15 years since I first created this YouTube channel. Like, some of you are probably not even that old. This channel may be older than you, which is surreal to think about, as I've owned this channel for half of my existence, as I was actually 15 years old when I first created this YouTube channel, way back in December 2009, I believe on December 15th. I'm a few days late, but to be expected with, how this channel has gone in the last 15 years. It's been a bit tardy, so it only makes sense that I'm a few days behind my 15th anniversary. But, yeah, 15 years, guys, and so much has changed. I would never want to go back. I mean, I can't imagine my life before owning a YouTube channel. I can't imagine my life without a YouTube channel, to be honest. But yeah, since then, I mean, I've pretty much grown up. I've become an adult. I've gotten married. I have a kid actually coming, hopefully next year. Yes, I'm going to be a dad. Like, so much of my life has changed. You could pretty much just say, yeah, I've grew up throughout these 15 years. And yeah, it makes me excited for what's to come. Now, I'll be honest, I don't see myself making a video 15 years from now, on this channel. I don't see this channel honestly lasting another 15 years, to be honest, with how YouTube has been going. The channel has been around for quite a bit. 15 years, again, it's presumed to have quite a bit of dead subs, and by dead subscribers, I mean literally dead people who subbed, because I mean, throughout this 15 years, someone's probably died. Like, when they say you have dead subs, channels my age, they're talking about literal dead subs. It's not just figuratively. So, yeah, it's crazy that my channel has been around for 15 years, and I am very thankful that I've made it this far. Granted, things haven't been going the best on the channel, but it's, to happen with every channel. It's inevitable. Every channel has a lifespan, some longer than others. I'm glad I made it this long, but yeah, I don't see myself continuing this channel for too long. I mean, who knows? Maybe in 15 years, I'll hand off this channel to my kid, and they'll take the mantle of ZeldaMaster, but we'll have to wait for that time. But speaking of which, yeah, over the last 15 years, I've come to really figure out who I am, and yeah, looking back at my older videos, I kind of don't recognize myself. Like, I've changed so much, not just like in what have I accomplished, but literally my personality in a sense. Like, when I watch my older videos, I don't recognize that high-pitched squealing nerd that would talk. I mean, I'm still a nerd, of course. I can't stand my older videos. Something I've always wanted to do was like let's play them, especially with my older voice, not sounding super high pitched like a chipmunk. And I don't even know why I sounded like that. Like, I feel like some of it was kind of projected because I was like self-conscious or something, because there's no way I sounded like that, even in my 20s. Like, it wasn't until, I believe 2000 and honestly 15, so like a good 6 years into my YouTube career, did my voice start to drop, and I feel like I started to sound normal. Of course, every time I mention this, I get comments saying, oh, you sounded fine and everything, and that's how you see it. But again, they say you're your own worst critic, and yeah, I despise my old self. But it's been a fun journey. Like, I mean, it's a good thing to look back at your older videos and to cringe at them. It just means you've progressed, you've improved, right? And that's something I never want to change. I want to make sure even 5 years from now, I can look back at this video and cringe. Hopefully there's room for me to grow every year and just to constantly self-improve. And yeah, looking back at my channel, it's nice to see that kind of improvement I've done throughout all 15 years. It's been pretty gradual, but it definitely changed. And something I want to do, kind of celebrate in this video, is we're actually going to watch my very first video from 14 years ago. As when I first created my channel, I didn't immediately create YouTube videos. If anything, when I first created my channel, I didn't even create it to create YouTube videos. It was just to comment on YouTube videos, and that's why I didn't put much thought into my username. Of course, as the years went on, I came to regret that because, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really see much of a connection to my current YouTube channel identity. Like, it's a weird thing to say, but like when I look in the mirror, I don't see ZeldaMaster. That's a joke I make with my brother all the time. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't really see, you know, my channel, or you could say I don't really feel that represented anymore. Just for some reason, it's not like the passion is gone or anything, but as I've grown older, I feel like my interests have changed. And don't get me wrong, Zelda is still my favorite franchise of all time. That will never change. If that changed, then you don't know yeah, I've changed completely. Like, you can't trust me anymore. You know, if I say Zelda's not my favorite franchise, for real, just no longer trust me. But nah, obviously I love Zelda to no end, and I never don't want to not make Zelda content, but I hate being tied down to this one identity, it being ZeldaMaster. Again, it's a username I came up with when I was 15. I was a bit immature. So I'll be honest, moving into now my 30s and becoming a dad, I kind of want to leave something behind, especially for my kid, that I'm actually proud of. And I'll be honest, I don't think ZeldaMaster is something I'd be too proud of. At least with what I've done so far, I feel like there's just so much more improvement I can do, and that is something I definitely want to do moving forward. So hopefully this next chapter of my life will also be a new chapter into my YouTube career, if that makes any sense. As yeah, I want to branch out and do bigger and better things, and I have a really big announcement coming this new year that will be about my new channel, and that is Lukuduku. But yeah, I think the gist of it is just, it's crazy how long it's been and how much has happened, and I really do appreciate everyone who has joined me throughout this entire journey. Whether you joined me recently or have been with me from the very beginning, it really does mean a lot. Like, truly, I don't make these kind of update videos thanking you guys often, but I genuinely do appreciate it, each and every single one of you. Like, for those who genuinely go out of their way to leave a comment, a like, anything, I do appreciate it. Like, you may not think it means much, but no, I genuinely do notice it and do appreciate each and every single one of you. And that's why I thought it would just be fun to kind of make this video as a checkpoint for 15 years and see maybe where the channel is at 15 years. Maybe it won't be around anymore. Maybe it still will. Maybe my kid will take the mantle and continue doing Let's Plays 15 years from now. Who knows? Or maybe I'll be making a video at the age, what, 45? Updating you guys on 30 years of the channel existing, which, man, that would be insane. I wonder what YouTube's gonna be like freaking 15 years from now. Like, holy crap, that's just mind-blowing to think about. But let's think about, you know, everything piece by piece. For now, I'm just excited to be a dad. I cannot wait for what that will be like and to share all these games. I mean, something that got me into YouTube in general was just sharing the games I want to play with others. Like, I'm gonna be able to Let's Play you know, my favorite games for my kid. Hopefully they'll enjoy them. We'll see, obviously. I'm not gonna force them. If they don't like Zelda, I'll still love them, but they better like Zelda. I mean, they better like Zelda, or I didn't raise them right. The one thing that hasn't changed throughout my videos is my tendency to just ramble on and go off topic and everything, which is something I should change. So I'm gonna stop myself here, and now let's get into the first ever video I've ever made, as I thought it'd be fun to show you guys a glimpse of what that video was like, and kind of look back at how so much has changed throughout these 15 years. So let's jump into my very first video. Alright, I got the video queued up. Now, we're not going to watch the entirety of the video, but if you do want to watch it, I'm going to link it in the description. It will be unlisted for those who are curious. But yeah, let's go ahead and press play and check out what my first ever YouTube video was like. Here we go. Oh yeah. For those who don't know who this is Stained. Trying to make everything right. Okay, I'm done. I used to love Stained growing up. You know, I was a teenager, I was hormonal, I thought the world was against me. I loved, you know, depressing music. Oh yeah, and I couldn't put text on videos, so I had to put on an image.
Hello guys, and welcome to my first Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
There we go. My first ever intro. And there, guys, ZeldaMaster 2010 here. Pretty quiet, though. Obviously, I was so embarrassed. First time talking in front of a camera. It's super weird.
Alright, so let's begin.
There we go. So let's... What? My lisp was so strong.
I'm gonna leave the names default.
Default.
Epona.
Alright, we're leaving the names default, Link and Epona. Yeah, again, I was literally 15 years old. Didn't have much social interaction outside of my brothers. It was really weird to, like, feel like I'm gonna narrate for strangers. I don't know. Obviously...
I know it's kind of annoying when I read with subtitles. I'd rather not. I'll just let you guys... I can just pretty much say what's it about. It's pretty much about the,
What's it about?
This guy, I pretty much don't know the name.
You don't know his name, Russell?
Take something to the mayor of Hyrule.
Okay.
Never went to Hyrule before.
True, Link's never been to Hyrule?
It's the Ordnance Sword.
It's the Ordnance Sword. Thank you. Okay, I abbreviated everything. It's interesting I didn't know Russell's name. I do believe also in my Ocarina of Time LP, which is public, my first ever video, I call Saria the girl in green hair or something. Like, I don't know. I guess when I was younger, even though I would beat the games, I didn't take account for their names or anything. But
let's get to it.
Let's get to it. I feel like I keep talking over myself. I mean, I'm barely projecting my voice.
Sorry guys, I don't have the one for GameCube, so
Don't have the one for GameCube.
And,
I see. Okay. At least I'm explaining something. But I do believe I also mentioned how, like, I don't know what to say, and I apologize and stuff. And, you know, you all got to start somewhere. My whole point of showing this video is, again, I've come so far. I've changed so much. And it really is just doing the thing you want to do. If you watch a YouTuber and you're like, man, I want to be like that one day, you're going to have to start somewhere. Your first video will not be like that. If you like my videos now, I'm mentioning one of my friends, VO-TuneLink. Shout out if you're still out there, VO-TuneLink.
Check it out, or I don't know.
At this point, I don't think it matters what I'm saying. But yeah, my point is this was the origin of my videos and what started everything. And it's just insane to think about because, again, it looks like a completely different person because I was. As you age, you change, and it's something you want. You want to always look back, even a year later, and to be like, wow, I did that, I was stupid. Because it just shows the progression. And that's something, thankfully, I've had throughout every year. I hope it doesn't diminish as I get older. Like, you know, now I'm just the same. You know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I hope that doesn't happen to me. As currently, I'm learning many new tricks. That makes no sense. But anyways, yeah, I just thought this video would be fun. Again, it's just crazy that it's actually been 15 years since making this YouTube channel. And I just want to say, again, thank you for those who have been around. And there's a lot more to come. Again, while it does seem like I'm kind of closing the chapter on one, we'll be opening the chapter on a new one, if that makes any sense. So again, thank you all so much for watching. I know I rambled on a bit, but I genuinely just kind of wanted to make this video and just, you know, talk to you guys for those who have been around. So yeah, that about does it for this video. As always, I've been ZM, at least for now, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.